Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of our Manchester City FM16 Let's Play. Um, Today we are playing Stoke in the Capital One Cup quarter-final. As you remember, the goal of this playthrough is to win the quadruple, so we do have to win this match. So I've put quite a strong team out there. Aguero is still injured, but other than that, a pretty much full-strength team with Yaya Toure having a rest and Bernat still injured as well. I think we should be coming through this quite comfortably. We beat Stoke in our last match 3-1 despite only having 10 men, and that was away from home. So now that we're at home and we've had the same number of days rest, we should have the upper hand here. A few fresh players on there, including De Bruyne, so I think that we should be able to get quite a comfortable victory. Corner from David Silva, puts it in. Clichy collects the ball. That's the first highlight of the match. He's found David Silva down the right. What can he do from here? Pulls it back to Sissoko. Blocked by Butland. We have been the dominant side today. Stoke only the one shot, which was on target. Silva now finding Clichy in behind. Clichy whips the ball into De Bruyne, and I think that might be an own goal. It is. Munasia has just touched that into his own net right before half-time. A great time to score. Nearly at the end of the game here. Sissoko with the ball. It's been a comfortable match for us. Stoke only getting a one shot on target. De Bruyne back to Zabaleta. It is cleared out. I think this will be the full-time whistle. Looks like it'll be a 1-0 win. Can't complain at that. The players are starting to get a bit fatigued, so I'm not expecting 5-6-0 victories. But it's good that the defence is shored up here. And there is the win. We are through to the semi-finals of the League Cup, which should be the first competition on the way to our quadruple. This is the Capital One Cup semi-final draw. As you can see, all of the big teams made it through. No shocks in the quarterfinals. It'd be nice to get Southampton here. I always prefer to play a big team in the final because over 2 legs, you're not going to slip up against a smaller team, but you might be ground out by one of the bigger ones. Let's take the draw. Tottenham and Chelsea. There we go. We have got Southampton now in the semi-final, which means we'll probably beat them and play either Tottenham or Chelsea in the final as we look to get our first bit of silverware in our quadruple hunt. This is how we're lining up for the home game against Norwich in the league. Not too many surprises, a pretty much full strength team yet again. We're managing to get enough rotation in there to keep just about everybody fresh. I don't know if somebody can come in for company who is fresher. Yeah, Mangala can play this game. I'm not too worried about a result against Norwich. I think we should do it quite easily. We're on such good form at the moment. Bonnie's not been playing that well, but I'm going to give him another chance here. Aguero isn't too far from coming back. Bernat is back. We'll put Brendan Barker in there for Bernat. I don't think he needs to be on the bench. Left back isn't a position that's a big worry. But hopefully we can get the 3 points. Yaya Toure with a free kick. He's found De Bruyne. Who can he pick out in the middle? He's looked for Bonnie. Bonnie's hit the bar and Close clears it out. We're just starting to take control of this game. The first 25 minutes we hadn't got a shot on target and weren't playing that well. Norwich holding us to evens, but here's Toure with a chance. He finds De Bruyne. Oh, and Ruddy's let it go past him, and we have got the lead. We break the deadlock. Kevin De Bruyne, who's been little bit disappointing despite his 6 goals, is returning to form now. Norwich looking to come back at us here. Naismith has got past Fernando far too easily, and Howson has finished it. Joe Hart left standing like a spare part, and Norwich are back on terms just before half-time. Corner to us. Florenzi with the ball. We've been so dominant. And here's Sissoko, and he has scored, and the dominance does pay. Norwich only had that one shot on target, which went in the goal. We deserve to win this match. Looks like we are just going to grind out the result here. I'll take a 2-1 win. This game's been more frustrating than I thought it should be, but we have got the win. That's all that matters. 3 more points on the board. Still top of the league. This is our final group stage match in the Champions League, away at Zenit St. Petersberg, who are second in the group. This is a bit of a dead rubber. We've already won the group, 15 points from 15 so far. I would like to get the extra £1 million from the win here. But with a game away at Stamford Bridge in a few days' time in the league, I do want to rest a few players. So you'll see a couple of young players in there. Adara Bioyo and Brandon Barker both getting starts. Fabian Delph in there. Most of our key players getting a good rest, but I still want to try and get that win and keep the form because I don't want the players having a bad mood as we go to Stamford Bridge. In other news, we have been drawn with Blackburn Rovers in the FA Cup third round, so we should be comfortably progressing to the fourth round. Arsenal and Spurs also played last Sunday and they drew at the Emirates, which means that we now have a 3-point lead at the top of the Premier League. So that Chelsea game is very important, but we do have a cushion if we do suffer a defeat there, which would be only our second defeat of the entire save. So let's get into this game and hopefully we can win the group in style. Here's Raheem Sterling cutting inside, robbed by Hulk there. Then it are on top in this game. They've had more possession, which doesn't really happen to us. But Hulk here in the box finds Coquelin, and there is the goals. Then it have the lead. And I think we're going to struggle to get back into this game unless we make significant changes. Here's a free kick from Sterling. Garay clears it. Hulk can maybe come away, but Company's got there. Adarabioyo to Stones. That was a poor pass there, and Crisco can clear that up. Ball put out, but Stones makes up for it. And here's Delph to Sissoko. Quick pass in here. Iheanacho. Sissoko out to Sterling. Clichy now. Sterling can bring it in from the corner. He's still going. And he scores in at the near post. And we've got the equaliser. Raheem Sterling. A great individual goal on his birthday, no less. 1-1. Here comes Zenit. Still got the lion's share of possession into the last 5 minutes. On the attack. Can they get the ball in? Shatov. Oh, and the youngster, Adarabioyo, has given away the penalty. Mangala given a yellow card for abusing the officials. And this could end it. It's Crisco who does score. It's 2-1, and we could be about to suffer only our second ever defeat as Manchester City manager. Maybe time for one more chance. Here's Iheanacho into Thierry Ambrose. Oh, and Lamberts has given away a penalty, and we've got a chance now to equalise in the 91st, 92nd minute. John Stones steps up and does score, and it's 2-2, a 92nd minute goal from the penalty spot for John Stones, and we are going to remain unbeaten in the Champions League this season. This should be the last kick. There it is, 2-2. Not a great performance. We actually had less possession than the opposition. I think it's the first time that's happened since we took over. I'm going to tell them that I'm happy. I think I meant to say I wasn't happy, but that's okay. 16 points, 6 points clear at the top. I think we can be happy with that. I would have liked the 18 points, but it does mean that we have qualified for the last 16. The board want us to reach a quarter-final. I want to win it. Next up, we have a game away at Stamford Bridge before finishing at home to Swansea. A good run of games after that Chelsea match, so we should be able to pick up a good batch of points, but we still remain unbeaten over quite a long stretch of time now. I think that's 2 months we've been unbeaten, with a lot of games in the meantime. Now the Champions League group stage is open, we can focus on the Premier League. Then we've got the Capital One Cup. Champions League will start up again around this time. And the FA Cup will kick off soon. So exciting times and very, very densely packed calendar up until mid-January, where we can hopefully get a week off then for the first time in a long time. So, yeah, let's skip forward to that Chelsea match. This is how we're going to line up against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge today. Another full-strength team. We are a day fresher than Chelsea, who played the day after us in the Champions League. I'm fed up of Wilfred Bonney not contributing, so Clichy and Nacho is actually going to start this big match. I like playing youngsters in the big matches. They do tend to do well. So hopefully he can get a goal or two. He has been on good form for us. Vincent Kompany, the only player struggling a little bit. I think I might put Fernando in there actually. Otherwise, happy with the team. And I think that if we can get a draw today, I'll be very happy. As long as we remain top of the league, I don't mind what happens today. We've got the corner very early on here. Silva looking for Toure. He's beaten his man. Finds Florenzi. Who can he pick out here? Still got the ball. Finds Toure. And there's the lead. Yaya Toure puts us ahead. We keep scoring early goals against the big teams. And Yaya Toure's there again. 8 goals this season already. And it's 1-0. Here's Fernando on the ball. Chelsea still yet to have a shot on target as Clichy Iheanacho makes the run. Finds Florenzi. He looks for Zabaleta, who can whip a great ball in from there. Forced out wide, but finds Iheanacho, and Iheanacho nearly getting that goal that we thought he'd get today. Another free kick. Silva puts it in. Chelsea can maybe break, but Silva's won it back. Here's Florenzi to Toure. We've got people in the middle. If Toure can find them. Instead, Courtois has come out and taken the ball. Chelsea will look to counter-attack from here. Ball's hit forward towards Pato, who came on for an injured Falcao. This might be Chelsea's first real attack of the match, but Clichy's won the ball back there. And finds Silva, and Iheanacho's got the run on Terry. Iheanacho, De Bruyne, and it is 2-0. Kevin De Bruyne gives us the advantage. We just love playing the big teams in this save. Silva's released Iheanacho here. He's got support. He finds De Bruyne. De Bruyne, he had 3 bites at the cherry there and couldn't score. The match has petered out a bit in the second half, but we have been imperious today in our performance. As we bring the ball away, that's it. 2-0 at home of the champions. Another big win against one of our title rivals. And we are in excellent form going into this crunch Christmas period. It's now time for the Champions League knockout stage draw. If we just have a look, we are seeded first for winning the group, but unfortunately Barcelona, Juventus and Atletico all failed to win theirs, which means that we could draw them. Luckily, a lot of the English teams have won, which means that we're given a greater chance of avoiding them. But Fenerbahce, Porto and Wolfsburg are the teams we'd like to draw. But let's get into it and see how we do. Wolfsburg, this is the draw that we want. Oh, but Real Madrid get the easy game there. Now United, draw Benfica. Fenerbahce, get Arsenal. Barcelona, I got a feeling we're coming out here. No, it's Barcelona PSG, that is a good draw. Juventus, this could be us. And it is us, we are playing Juventus. Atletico get Bayern. Porto get Monaco. And Zenit will play PSV. But that's a big game there, away at Juventus in the first leg. Now it's going to be a tough draw to get through. But if we're going to win this competition, we need to beat the best. Worth having a look at the league table. We are now 5 points clear. Tottenham drew with Liverpool at White Hart Lane. All getting a bit bunched up there in the Champions League places, but we are starting to stretch out ahead now. We've got a good run of games. If we can beat Swansea in our next match, we do have a chance going even further clear. Swansea are playing quite well this season. They're up to 6th in the league at the moment, so we do need a full strength team out there. Luckily, we're only playing Aston Villa next, who I think should be easy opponents. But the good news is that Sergio Aguero is back. He's not at full fitness, but I do want to start him today, give him some legs. We can always bring on Bonnie or Iheanacho if we need to afterwards. The other news is that Vincent Kompany has picked up a stomach injury. He's going to be out for 2 or 3 weeks, so I have to do well without him. Luckily, Fernando is neither suspended nor injured, so he can fill in that defensive midfield position. Mangala's been brought into the centre of defence, and Bernat is still making his way back from injury, which means that he can come back into the team ahead of Gael Clichy. Florenzi in the middle, approaching the hour mark. Zabaleta looks for Toure, falling for Florenzi, finds Clichy out on the left. Can he get the ball in? Oh, Angel Rangel's gone in there on Clichy. It is a penalty to us. No bucking that time, I don't think. But it's going to be a chance for Sergio Aguero on his return from injury. Can he get the goal that will give us the lead here? We've scored every penalty we've had this season. What can Aguero do? He scores, sends the keeper the wrong way. We have the lead finally after 62 minutes. Hopefully we can hang on, get a good win. We can build from the back here. Swansea not really threatening, but it would be nice to get that second goal cushion. Clichy bringing it forward. Can he get the ball across? He does to De Bruyne. And that was as easy as you like. 2-0. Comfortable 3 points today. We've dominated. And as soon as we got that first goal, it always seemed like we'd get the win today. Well, it looks like we're going to take the points. Florenzi maybe with the last chance. Fabianski saves it. But 2-0. This has been as comfortable as you like. Or as routine as you like. For a team chasing the title, you need to be winning these games. You can't afford to slip up. Although Gomez, that was the worst shot I've ever seen. But there's a win. 2-0. Very good end to this episode. Yet another good string of matches. We are 5 points clear at the top. Tottenham and Arsenal both managed to get wins, as did Liverpool. Oh no, Liverpool drew with Everton. But we are clear at the top. If we have a look at how we've done recently, draw with Zenit, draw with Spurs, but otherwise we are winning most of our matches. And in our next episode, 2 games against Villa, 1 against West Ham, Sunderland, and then Southampton in the Capital One Cup semi-final first leg. That is going to be a difficult period. 2 cup games, and then Arsenal and Liverpool in the league, both title rivals. Then another cup game. Quite a good run-in. Looking ahead, Juventus still to come, and the January transfer window will open in the next episode. So hopefully we'll get a new budget. At the moment, we don't really have any money to spend, just £2 million, but we might think about shifting on maybe Bonnie and United have sacked Van Gaal. Looks like Jose Mourinho might be coming in here. That is quite unexpected. They were chasing us at the start of the season, but they've completely fallen off a cliff since we beat them 4-0. That is horrendous. I think they were unbeaten when we beat them 4-0, and they've gone on to lose 6 matches. Van Gaal's lost his job. Good day to be a City fan. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. I look forward to seeing you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the series. There'll be more videos coming out very soon. Until then, see ya.